In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create and sell ebooks on Selar using AI in just 5 minutes. And trust me, you definitely don't want to sleep on this tutorial. So yeah, let's get started. And please note, whatever I'm going to be showing you guys right now in this tutorial can also be done on the mobile device. Alright, so now the first thing you want to do is to go to the site chat.openai.com, and now once you head to the site, which is basically ChatGPT, you want to ask ChatGPT to write you an entire ebook from the start to the very end. If you're focused on making a whole lot of money with this process, then you want to head to the niches of either finance, relationship, or tech skills. Alright, but for the sake of today's tutorial, I'm going to be creating an ebook based on the financial aspect. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to write me an ebook on 20 ways to make money online. And then you want to specify by saying make each method very detailed and then enter. Now we wait for ChatGPT to do its magic. Same thing applies to whatever niche you're going to be following using this tutorial. So as you guys can see, ChatGPT is going to generate every single thing for us from the start to the very end. As you guys can see, ChatGPT is still generating everything depending on whatever you requested for. And like you guys can remember, we requested for 20 ways. So now we are basically good to go. Now, once ChatGPT has actually generated everything, you're going to see a question beneath the generation. Would you like me to also format this ebook into a ready to sell PDF? All you simply have to do is to say yes. And then chat is going to ask you a very quick question before you generate it. As you guys can see over here, do you want the cover design to be minimal and modern, or do you want it to be bold and eye-catching? I think I'm going to go for this one. So I'm going to say copy and then paste it over here, or you can just simply type it. And then this final question, we're going to be going for the first one, which is basically to generate the cover first and then later on go ahead with the internal content. So we're going to say 1. Alright, so now let's wait for chat to do its magic. And then chat has generated the cover for us, and I think this is actually fine. And to simply download it, you just want to come to the bottom over here and then click on download, and there you have it, guys. We have the cover. And then the next thing you want to say is to now generate the full internal content PDF. Enter, and there we have it, guys. As you guys can see, chat has generated the PDF for us, and all we have to do now is to simply click on it to download the file. So let's check it out. So as you guys can see, we have every single detail inside the book, and if you're someone that tries this out and you do not see all the detail, just simply tell chat to add all the details inside the PDF, and that's basically it. So now we have our PDF ready, we have our cover ready. The next thing we need to do now is to upload and sell on Selar. So now you want to head to the site selar.com, and in case you're completely new to Selar, Selar is actually an awesome site for selling a whole lot of digital products, and trust me, you wouldn't regret starting with Selar. Now for you to get started, you can check out this video at the top of the screen right now to understand Selar way more. Okay, so now what you want to do once you're actually in your account, you want to head to the area for add a product. In case you don't see this over here, you can as well click on these 3 dashes and come here to products and finally click on all products, or you can come here to click on add product. And now once you click on add product, you want to come here to the area for digital products. You want to click on next, and finally this is where we're going to set up our products. So we're going to start by uploading our cover, which we already got from ChatGPT. You want to click on this over here. So this is it over here. So I'm going to double click. All right, and we have our cover added. Good. Now the next thing we want to do is to insert the name of the product, 20 proven ways to make money online. And now this is where you want to set the price for the book. So I'm going to make the book 10,000 naira, and then in USD I'm just going to make it $5, and then GBP I'm going to make it 7, and then for GHS I'm just going to make it 20, for example. Now this is a marketing strategy over here, which is basically the show striked out original price. So I'm going to click on it, and then the original price for naira is going to be 25,000, and then the original price for USD I'm going to make it 13. For GBP, I'm going to make it 14, and then for GHS, I'm going to make it 45. Alright, and now the next thing over here is the area for description. We can as well use ChatGPT to get a quick description. Alright, so you want to go back to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to give you a detailed, engaging, and hooking description for my book. And then enter, and then ChatGPT is going to do the magic for us, as it has always been doing. I'm going to copy from here. All right, we're going to copy from here to the very end. So let's see. Good, this is actually fine. So I'm going to Control C, and if you're using a mobile device, it's the same thing. Just copy it. All right, and then head back to Selar. So we're going to paste this over here, and then we're going to scroll down to the area for category. All right, you want to click on category and then go to the wealth and finance. Okay, depending on the type of the book you're creating, this is the area where you're going to select the niche. All right, and then subcategory, I'm going to go for personal finance. I think this is fine. And in case your product has a variance, which in this scenario we don't have a variance, that is, let's say your book has, part one, part two, or volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, and the rest, then this is where you want to select it. All right, but we don't have that for these tutorial. All right, now the final thing we want to do here is to add our internal content, which is basically what we downloaded from ChatGPT, the PDF itself. So we're going to click on this area over here and finally add our PDF. This is it over here. Good. And then once we add it, we are basically done. And the final thing you just want to do is to click on create product. And guess what, guys? Our book is done and live. And then this is basically it. This is basically it. As you guys can see, it took us very few minutes to actually do this. Aside the fact that I was explaining deeply, all you have to do is to focus on what I explained in this video, and then you can create as many ebooks as you can in a single day. Now, just some additional tips you need to do once you finally make your book live to make a whole lot of sales. You want to start by changing the URL itself. So I'm going to scroll down to the area of customize URL. Once I come here to customize URL, I'm going to change this area. As you guys can see, this pen, you want to click on this pen over here. So you want to change this to the book itself, the name of the book. So I'm going to say 20 proven ways to make money online. Mac, all right? You're going to click on this Mac, and good. You want to click on update, and there you have it. Your link is going to be updated to something more realistic, as you guys can see. And then the final thing you want to do is to add this product to the affiliate network. So a whole lot of affiliate marketers can help you sell this product. Now, for you to do that, you want to click on these three dashes over here. Come here to all products. Once you come here to all products, you want to come here to the area where you have these three dots over here. So you want to click on it over here, and then you want to scroll down to the area where you have publish to affiliate network. Now you want to scroll down, and then you want to add the minimum percentage, which is basically 30%. But in case you want to give them more commission, then you can as well increase the 30 to whatever number you have in mind. And then there you have it. All you simply have to do next is to click on publish. And now your book is gonna be reviewed, and if your book actually tallies with sellers policies, then you're going to be added to the affiliate network. So a whole lot of affiliate marketers can help you sell your product. And that brings us to the end of today's lovely and informative tutorial. If you surely learned a whole lot in this video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Drop a like on the video, and also feel free to drop down comments or questions you have in mind. And I'll see you guys in my next highly informative video. Thanks for watching.